Hey everyone, this is Stephen Strawn at Cast Iron Cookware, where you can find information to help you better collect, restore, and use cast iron cookware. Today I'm going to be doing a macaroni and cheese casserole in my new Lodge Dutch oven, and I'm going to be doing that coming right up. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's purchased my product, Easy Beezy Cast Iron Seasoning. The purchase of this product keeps this channel going, and I just want to say thank you so very much. So let's get on into the video. Because Thanksgiving is coming up and Christmas and a lot of family get-togethers, I thought I really need to do some casseroles. And probably the most common casserole there is out there is going to be macaroni and cheese or macaroni and cheese casserole. I got this idea from the Culinary Fanatic, and I thought I wanted to give it a try too. So let's get started. Number one, I'm going to be starting off with my brand new Lodge 5.5 quart Dutch oven. I've not had an enameled Dutch oven before, so I'm really excited to use it. Now you can do this dish in a regular cast iron Dutch oven. You know, if your seasoning is good, you're going to be fine. So let's get our water boiled for our macaroni. I'm going to pull the camera down so we can see what we're doing. Okay, we're going to bring our water to a boil. Okay, while we're waiting on our water to boil, we're going to go ahead and grate our cheeses. This will take a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt. And I'm using kosher salt and our extra virgin olive oil. This will help keep our noodles from sticking together. And our 1 pound of elbow noodles. And we're going to want to stir this to keep it from clumping together. Just every now and then give it a little bit of a spin. Also gets everything coated with oil. Now we're not going to cook this until it's completely done. We're going to cook it until it is a little bit short of al dente. Okay, we're almost at the al dente stage, so I'm going to go ahead and take these off. I'm going to go ahead and pour these and let them drain. We're going to go ahead and add our 1 stick of butter. Our butter is almost melted. We're down to one about the size of a macaroni noodle. We'll set this aside. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to rub our butter. We want to coat it liberally. Our sides as well. This will help avoid the sticking. What you have left, you can put in your macaroni. Okay, we're ready to get started. Okay, we're going to add 1 layer of macaroni, 2 layers thick of macaroni. We're adding 1/3 of our Monterey Jack cheese. Now we're going to add 1/3 of our sharp cheddar. Okay, after we get 1/3 of our sharp cheddar, we're going to add 1/3 of our mozzarella. Now here is where our ground dried basil comes into play. We're only going to want a pinch, a good strong pinch. And we're just going to kind of rub it together and give it a light dusting. You don't want to overdo it. Put this back in here for the next round. We're going to do this on every round. Okay, we're going to put some more of our elbow macaroni. Should be about right, 1 pound. So you got 1 pound of macaroni and 1 pound of each type of cheese. Here we go again with our Monterey Jack. Just gonna evenly throw half of what is left on our plate that we have grated. So half of what is left is going to be another third. And the same thing with our sharp cheddar. You're going to say, Steve, this is a lot of cheese. Of course. Mozzarella. We kind of got a mixture there. If you need to, you can pick up some of the mozzarella and just kind of blend it together to get it even. Now it's time for our grated Parmesan cheese. Now we want to make sure we get this evenly as possible. A little goes a long ways. All we have is 1 tablespoon, or maybe a heaping tablespoon. Now we're going to add our Pecorino Romano. It's a little bigger pieces than the Parmesan. Last but not least, we're going to add a little bit of paprika. Then we're going to draw our attention to the blender. We're going to put 2 cups of whole milk, 3 teaspoons of salt, 3 teaspoons of white sugar, and last but not least, 4 large whole eggs. We're going to pour this right down the center. Now if it starts to come up past the edges, then stop. But at this point we're good. Okay, we're ready to put this in the oven. Our oven is preheated to 375 degrees. We're going to leave it in there for at least 30 minutes. We're going to take the lid off and check it, and then leave the lid off for another 15 minutes or so. Check it again, and we should be done. So let's put this thing in the oven. Okay, we checked it at 30 minutes and it looks good. We uncovered the lid. We're going to go back and check it in another 15 minutes. And as soon as it's ready, we're going to bring it out. Okay, it smells amazing. It's still cooking. That's one good thing about cast iron. So even after you take things out of the oven, it still cooks for a little while. Oh man, does that look yummy? Mozzarella is really stringing. Okay, now this looks amazing, and it is really, really cheesy. Awesome. See if we can't get a bite here. It is delicious. I think even the people who don't like macaroni and cheese would probably like this. I stopped at 45 minutes. I think maybe should go a complete hour. I would say about 40 minutes with the lid on and 20 minutes with the lid off. There was a little bit of juice that came up when I cut this. So if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I promise I'll keep more coming. And I just want to say thank you again for watching Cast Iron Cookware. Before you go, I just want to share something with you really quickly. In Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, it says, I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. I just want to say, share the word and be a blessing.